It was the defense's turn to cross-examine the state's star witness in that case surrounding the death of AJ Friend, the 5-year-old boy killed by his parents back in 2019.
Two former DCFS workers accused of making mistakes that led to his murder. WGN's Dana Rebick is here with more on the days 3 of the trial.
That's right. Been covering since day one. A lot to catch up on here. Late today, we heard from 2 child abuse experts. They could not be filmed on the stand, but they said that the bruise seen on AJ Friend's hip back in December 2018 would not have come from a dog, as his mother initially reported, and were what was known as pattern injuries. They identified actually a grouping of 4 bruises over his torso. Before that, it was a cross-examination of the state's expert DCFS witness.
That's what this job is, isn't it, Ms. Rosica? It's making judgment calls.
It is. That is what it is.
And not just one a day, not just one an hour. It's judgment call after judgment call after judgment call all day, every day that you're working. Isn't that right?
That's fair. Yes.
The state's expert witness, retired DCFS Area Administrator Carol Rosica, grilled during cross-examination. Defense attorneys arguing the bruise seen on AJ Friend's hip in December 2018 wasn't a severe enough injury to keep him in protective custody.
Physical abuse cases including head injuries, bone fractures, internal injuries, and burns, right?
Correct.
Infants under 12 months with bruising, right? All children 24 months and younger with multiple bruises, or when there is a subsequent report on a child 3 years and younger with a previous finding of abuse, correct?
So the fact that this may not have been the most serious case DCFS handled, did that mean that AJ didn't deserve a thorough investigation?
Oh, absolutely not. He has nothing to do with it.
In 2013, when AJ was born, DCFS removed him from his mother, Joanne Cunningham's custody because he was born with opiates in his system. During trial this week, caseworker Carlos Acosta was criticized by the retired area administrator for not thoroughly reviewing past DCFS contacts, police reports, or medical records for Cunningham. Defense attorneys say Acosta juggled 20-plus cases at one time over the 12 to 15 mandated in a DCFS consent decree.
Those caseloads that were placed upon the workers in Illinois in DCFS were out of control, and that affected the decision-making and the process of doing their jobs.
The defense argued the goal or motivation of DCFS is to keep children with their parents, and that Acosta and Andrew Polovin, his supervisor, shouldn't be held criminally liable for AJ's murder.
In fiscal year 2019, which includes the period December 2018 and January 2019, isn't it true that there were 123 child deaths of department-involved children, and only AJ's resulted in the criminal prosecution of department employees?
I would have no idea.
Sustained.
Yeah.
The defense also argued that the Crystal Lake Police Department could have initiated their own abuse investigation. The police officer who was on the stand earlier this week said she asked her sergeant and was told they defer to DCFS, which was taking the lead on the case. And just to recap, these former employees each facing child endangerment and reckless conduct charges. They could spend up to 5 years in prison if convicted. Now, this is a bench trial, and so it will be up to this judge in McHenry County to make that decision.
Okay, Dana.